everybody, it's Cindy A. Lewis. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy this video. If you are already a subscriber to my channel and you're of my family, thank you so much for watching tonight. I'm so excited to share with you some ideas to make some pockets to go in your junk journal. You know, we've been making them. We've been making envelope junk journals and 8-page journals. And I have a couple of more journals that I'm making. So I thought this would be great to show you how to make some pockets with some old books. And this is another old book that has some beautiful florals and pictures in and everything. You can make pockets, you can make tags. And then I have this very old scrapbook that's a 10 by 12. You can tell it was old. It was only cost $1.19 whenever it was purchased. And I found it at a yard sale, and we can use these pages to stabilize the backing for the pockets. Now, if you want to make tags, you can use a tag that you may already have as a template, or you can cut your own tags. I do have a tag punch board that I really like that I picked up at Tuesday morning for $7.99. It's a really good deal. It's by We Are Memory Keepers, and it is very cool. Also, just grab some of your stickers. These are all, I'm going kind of a floral. I've got some old buttons if I decide I want to go that route. I grabbed my punches. I use the corner punch a lot and a round inch punch quite frequently. I also have some stickers that are just the words or letters or numbers. You don't have to do that. That's just something that I have. And then some ephemera. I have this beautiful ephemera that I love. It's from K & Company. And it's some real pretty florals and butterflies. And I just wish I had more of it. So I'm always on the lookout for this package because it is absolutely the most gorgeous ephemera ever. But you don't have to have ephemera. You can cut pictures out of old books or an old, kids book or just a regular book, and you can make it look old. And that little ladybug is getting away from me. Okay, I couldn't slide it out. So this is some real pretty florals that I have. And then I have this one that has some pretty butterflies. So I really I'm just really going some real pretty things. I'm also going to use my cocoa dye ink and my homemade blending tool. Got some more washi tape here and some pieces of lace. You don't even need a whole roll of lace. I also have my favorite from Dollar Tree. The other thing that I'm going to use is glue, possibly some double stick tape, and some Mod Podge from Dollar Tree. Sorry I keep stretching across, but I've got it all laid out here on my table, and that's what I usually do. I just lay it all out on my table, and then I just start working. So let's get busy. The first thing I'm going to do is just cut out, oh, here's a page right here. I don't even have to cut it out. So I'm going to take this page from my old dictionary. This is a really old dictionary that I'm saving by utilizing the pages to make something beautiful. You can see how old this is. It's very vintage. It's from 1952. I'm going to use pages out of this and make a pocket. Now, what I want to do is, because my journals are 4 inches or less, because I'm doing 8-inch journals, I can't use this whole sheet. When I measure this, it's about 5 inches. So I need it to be about 3 inches. So I'm going to cut my page to 3 inches. Okay, this length is about 7.5 inches, which is fine if I just want to make a tag out of it. But I'm going to make a pocket out of it. So I'm going to fold up the bottom like this, and then I'm going to take some of my double stick tape and tape it to make a pocket, and then we're going to decorate it. Very simple, very easy, and you don't have to worry about it or stress about it. It can be anything. Now this is a very aged piece, and I really don't need to add any aging to it, but I do like the edges to have a certain look. So I'm just gonna add just a tad around the edge like this. And you can see it adds just a little bit, and that will work. Going to go ahead and apply the double stick tape. If you haven't seen the videos or don't know how to do that, you just get, this is a 1/4 inch. Just going to put it on the edge here and cut that. And then do the other side. And then this pocket can fit inside one of my journals that I'm making. All right. Then you just pull off this little cover piece like that. Now this paper is a little frail, so you want to be careful if you're using older paper. And just, there we go. Now I've got a little pocket. If I feel that this is too thin, I can add something to the back of it. Now let's decorate. Now what do I want to do to decorate this page? Well, I want to give it a little floral vibe. So I'm just going to look here through my papers and see what would fit on this page. Now this is a beautiful dragonfly, and I think it would fit really pretty there. So I'm going to take, instead of just gluing it down, I'm going to age it just like that. I'm going to take this Mod Podge, put it in my little plate here. Don't need a lot. And I want to put it on the back. I don't need a whole lot here. And I'm okay if it hangs over a little bit, so you can see. Now, I may not even have to add it too much to the top, but I do want to make the page a little stronger. So I'm gonna do this. Now, be careful. You can see I got a little bit right there. So I wanna make sure that that doesn't seal my pocket. All right, now I wanna decorate this bottom part, but I wanna give it some lace, kind of a lace vibe. So I'm gonna take this lace, I just wanna cut a piece of it, like here. I'm gonna put it there. All right, so one of these butterflies, I really like the butterflies that I got from the Dollar Tree. It has already a craft paper look, so it's okay. So I'm gonna take this glue. This is Tombow Mono Aqua Liquid Glue, and I'm gonna glue down this piece of lace here. Now, one thing that you can do too is staple. Stapling is okay. So I'm gonna put a little bit over here. Now, you don't want your lace to be like, well, you can do it however you want. I don't want my lace to be totally glued down. All right, I'm gonna make sure my pocket's still open. And I'm gonna take, this is a sticker, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue on the back of it. I do like the raised part of it. And I'm just gonna put it on here like this. And I'm gonna let this one dry. And this is what this one's gonna be. On this leftover piece, I'm going to make it into a tag. So I want it to be a little stronger with a place to write on it. So I've pulled out a piece of the scrapbook paper, and I'm just going to tear it so that it has that different edge to it, that ripped edge. Now you can tear it using a ruler, or you can just tear it however you want. Now I've got this piece. I want to make sure that this fits on here. So I just don't want that to be. And I'm going to glue this down. Okay, so I ripped the bottom edge too. And finish this. Try not to take too long for you guys. All right. Now, what I want to do is just decorate this, and I want to punch a hole up here, and then I want to make it a tag. So you just decide what you want. And then on the back could be somewhere that you could write a memory. To make this a tag, I need to punch a hole at the top. So I just have my hole puncher, and I want to see where I'm punching the hole. So I'm just going to punch it there. And then I'll put twine through there. Some twine here. I'll go ahead and show you. I fold it in half. I take the loop and push it through the hole. I pull it through. I take the tails and push them through the loop. And that makes my twine for my tag like that. Now I've picked out some butterflies and I put a little of the dye ink on them. I'm going to glue them down on here along with one of these other stickers I'll show you right here. So I'm going to take this here and glue that down. I'm going to take this butterfly and glue it down here. So like that. And then I like this love, so I want to give it a little darker in that button right here. I don't know if you can see that very well, hopefully. And then I'm just going to put that like that. And then there you go. And there's my tag. Isn't that nice? All right. Next I want to show you, I said you could take an old book, and we're using a dictionary page. We've made a tag and we've made a pocket. All right, so this is an old ideals book, and I don't know if any of you ever saw these before. Anyway, you can look through any books and find pictures that you like. Like for instance, this beautiful flower here. So we're just gonna use that. I'm just gonna cut it out. With this picture, I wanna make a pocket here. And I'm gonna make it where it is two-sided and it's more like a tuck spot. So what I wanna do though, I feel like this needs just a tad of color. So I have a blue. This is Spectrum Noir, and it is called Ocean Blue. And I don't want it to have a heavy blue tint, so I do want to try it before I put it on this side. But I have a makeup sponge, so I just want to put a little bit and see how it looks. And I think it'll look really pretty. So I want to give this flower a little blue tint to it to make it stand out. It's almost like coloring it ever so faintly. Do you see what I mean? Isn't that pretty? Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it at the bottom, and I'm gonna take double stick tape on this side that I want it to open this way. Now I've applied my double stick tape. Now I have my tuck spot here. It's sort of a pocket, but opened where you can slide things in easier. I'm gonna take some washi tape and just put it at the bottom, just like that. And then you can tear it. You don't cut it. You don't have to cut it. So then I have a little bit of more floral to add here. Now, I feel like it needs something up here to decorate a little bit, and it may be some words. So I have this Mambi sticks. These are clear stickers, and they are faith stickers, I think is what I bought. So I'm gonna look through here and find something that I like. How about Choose Joy? So that seems like a good one. So I'm just gonna take that one out. Okay, Choose Joy, might be hard to see. And I'm going to just put it there in the middle. It's a little white, so we wanna give it some of this aged look. And it kind of blends in like that. So do you feel like it needs something here? I kind of do. Here we go. Let's age it a little bit. Not that it's not already. Well, this is what I call aging it. Anyway, all right, now I want the blue on the butterfly to stick out of my background. So I'm going to slide it in like this. And now for my tuck spot, behind it, I even have something. So see how pretty that is? I mean, I like it anyway. And you could do more. You could put washi down the sides of this. Photo, you could change it. You could make this a tag if you wanted it to be one. But I think we'll do one more. Okay, for this, so we're using all the pieces that we had. So I had used one piece out of the scrap of paper. I'm going to make this a tag instead of a pocket. I'm going to take a piece of lace and I'm going to glue it on. So I'm just going to put some glue down the middle here and smear it a little bit. Like that. And I'm going to put the lace just right down the middle. It could be a bookmark as well. You can see. All right. And even if you have fabric, you could use fabric as well. So I've put some of the cocoa and dye ink on this particular flower. It's really pretty. And I'm just going to glue it on. Okay, so I have some pieces of this yellow. I'm going to cut a piece. And see, you can just use little scraps. This is great for using up your scraps. So I'm just going to do that and spread that glue. So this paper is so brittle and old that it rips when I pull my twine through. I'll leave that in my video. So I've got a tag here that's about the same size, and I'm going to stabilize this by gluing it to this backing. Okay, so which one is your favorite from the ones we made tonight? The pocket with the dragonfly out of the old book, the side tuck spot that we made with old book and scrapbook paper, Choose Joy, the love tag with the old book paper and some ephemera and a sticker, or the tag with the bumblebee and lace. Which is your favorite? So tomorrow night we're going to do part 2, and we're just going to be creative together. So what you need to do is gather up an old book or any old books or some stickers, some lace, some glue, some whatever you have. And we're going to be creative together tomorrow night and make some more. So gather your things together. Look forward to tomorrow night. Hope you enjoyed this. If you would, give it a thumbs up. That helps my channel. If you can share it, I'd love for you to share it with your friends. And I love your comments. I'm catching up on comments, actually. And I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for watching.